Alrighty. Hello. Oh my god, my mic is a little loud. I'm gonna move this. I have another tutorial video for you guys. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go over some things that were a little confusing in the last video, and then I will get on to adding props onto your Vroid / VRChat avatar, and yeah, so it'll be a little bit of a shorter video. I'm still not going to cut anything. I'm going to go through nice and slow so everybody understands. Basically same thing as the last video. This is just part 2. Also, you guys fucking killed my last tutorial video. I don't know how you guys found my shitty videos in the dark corners of YouTube, but you did it, and I appreciate that very much. I do read all of your guys' comments, and YouTube's still a new thing for me, but I plan on making like a whole bunch of new stuff. There's a lot of stuff I want to do with YouTube, alright? I'm just trying to figure out what I should and shouldn't do. But, yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Let's go. Okay. So I've already really set this up. If you were following the last video and you'd already uploaded your avatar, it's fine. You can just... I don't really think there's another way to bring this up, but if you were still having confusion and you didn't finish the video completely, I'm just backing up a few steps so you understand. So once you have all of your dynamic bones, your SDK, what else is in here, and your VRM converter in here, you hit the VRM, and then you go to Uni VRM, and then import, and then you're going to import your Vroid avatar. That's kind of what we went over last time. If you've done this and you're in this far, I know some people are having problems with this. You're going to click on your avatar, make sure she's highlighted, go back up to VRM, and then duplicate and convert for VRChat. And it's going to bring up this window. This window is kind of confusing, okay? If your eyes are freaking out, which the majority of your eyes will be freaking out because VRChat hates Vroids for some reason, just unclick this box. Boom. Gone. Can I make this bigger so you guys can see it, actually? Not really. Okay. You can change your armature height and shoulder height if you are having shoulder shrinking issues, but there's actually a way better way to fix this that I can't show you right now because my VR headset is currently not working as sad as that is. But when it is, and if you guys are still having problems with weird shit going on, I will explain all of it. Okay, so for PC, we're not doing anything for the Quest. You'll actually need a different type of converter, I guess, if you're doing this. Still learning how to do this. But for PC, it says convert VRM spring bones only. We're going to not do that. And we want bones and collider groups. Boom. Once this is checked mark, you can't click right here for the callback. It's weird. You just can't. It'll highlight, but you can't click it. You actually need to go to this little tiny circle over here. Click that. And dynamic bone collider, and then it will update. Double click. Boom. That will fix it. Duplicate and convert. Yep. Let's hope that Unity likes me a little better today. Okay. So, boom. We're inside here. So now we're going to get to the new stuff. Almost, not quite, actually. We need to first click on your avatar. All of the white is going to be your bones, and all of the yellow is going to be your dynamic bone colliders. That's basically it. So once you've clicked on your avatar, you're going to go over here to VRC avatar descriptor script, and you're not going to mess with the x-axis or the y-axis, just the z. And I usually try like 0.3, and that works. And it's actually this little ball, and this is going to be your viewpoint. So you don't want this too close to your face, but you don't want it too far either. So that looks about good. All right. Once you got that where you want, we're just going to click off her. And you can go on Booth and you can download any 3D model you want. It doesn't really matter. Getting clothes to work properly is a whole different thing, and I'm still currently learning how to do that if you want to change clothes to basically better models for your Vroid. I'm still learning how to do that, so I can't really make a video on it. Same with all the Avatar 3.0 stuff. Still learning through it. Once I understand it better, I'll feel more comfortable making a video about it. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. So, once you find something off Booth, whether it be a sword, something like that, I already have Lakuza's Cyberpunk, Cyber Fashion, sorry. Oh my god, my throat, I'm dying. Jesus. Pack. So, that's what I chose. So, if you download a pack like this and it has a whole bunch of things, you're going to have your materials, which is kind of the, I guess, the feel of the texture, if that makes any sense. It's very hard to explain, but these things don't matter, just the mesh. If these come out like this and they're black and white, you will have to go back to the textures folder and you'll have to find whatever textures is for that, and you just simply drag it onto that headset or whatever you want it to be. Oops, lost it here. But really shouldn't have an issue with that. So I'm going to take these Neko headphones and I'm just going to drag them out into my scene. And once you've done this, you're kind of just going to want to drag them where you want them on your avatar, which may be a little tricky. We're getting there, so let's just drag them down and maybe back just a teeny over her ears. And so you can actually see that this is kind of big for my head. That's not a problem. Just make sure it's highlighted. Come over to here, to the scale tool, and we're just going to take the middle block and we're just going to scale it down. Let's see, and scale it right here. And then I'll go back over to my move tool and we'll just move it down a little bit. And then click off and see what that looks like. So her ears are coming out a little bit. I have elf ears. You might not have elf ears, so this might not be a problem. But if you want to cover them, basically just mess with however you want it to actually fit onto your avatar. So, it's really, really easy to do this, I promise. So then you're going to highlight it again, and it's going to pop up in your sample scene right here. And then this is your avatar. So you're going to click the down arrow on root, the hips, the spine, the chest, upper chest, neck, then the head. Actually, you don't even need to unclick the head. But basically, you're going to want to go down your root list until you find whatever body part you're attaching something to. Whether that be your shoulders, breasts, whatever you want, okay? Then, all you're going to do is you're going to take your headphones and you're going to drag them on top of whatever you're going to put it on. Do not put it underneath, okay? It needs to be apparent to whatever you're basically attaching to the body. Don't put it underneath. It won't attach and it'll be weird. It will attach to you. It'll just look really stupid and it will move with you, and that's not what you want. So, head, drop. And then we are done. So now if we click the head, we can see if you've done it properly, this highlights blue, which means it is attached to the head. So if it doesn't glow blue when you actually click on to whatever body part it's on, it means you probably put it underneath or it somehow got underneath. Don't worry, just pick it back up, put it on top and see if it works. You shouldn't have any issues. That's the only way I know how to do it. So once that is complete, that's it. You're done. Now all you need to do is open your control panel. It's over on my second monitor. Go over to your builder. Another problem that people were having is that it wouldn't actually let them build and publish. Easy way to fix this. All of these are going to come up no matter, no matter what. Ignore these. Don't worry about fixing them. It's just telling you basically that your avatar is very unoptimized for VR chat, and it's always going to be. Don't worry about this. What you do need to worry about are these red exclamation points. Those will stop you basically from uploading your avatar. So you just hit autofix and autofix. Wait for it to do its thing. And then build and publish. Easy, easy. And again, I do read you guys' comments, and if you're having any problems with this and I actually know how to fix it, I'm going to actually put my Discord down in the description. So if you guys need any help, just DM me. I'm usually pretty good at responding. So, all right. Sometimes this does take a little bit, but it should open an external window here. Also, the more things that you actually attach to your avatar, if you're getting crazy with it, one, your avatar is going to be, basically the more things you add, the more lag it's going to add to the game. So try not to add crazy amounts of things. You might just crash, or it might just not let you upload the avatar at all if you have like 1,000 swords on your back or something crazy. So just a fair warning. But this is a cool way to add tails. If you add bones to your tails, they'll move, stuff like that. I'm not really good with tails. I'm not really good with ears either. I usually mess with the ears and the tails and stuff like that inside Vroid. And I use the hair to actually make like my horns and stuff, and then I retexture all of it. So a really weird way of doing this. I honestly don't care about Blender like at all. I haven't really learned it. So me making my own 3D models is basically out the window. Goodness, we'll get there eventually. Feel free to skip ahead. I'm not much of an editor, as you can tell with my videos. I don't really care to edit them. One, that's because I'm lazy. And then two, when I'm doing tutorials like this, it's kind of easier if I don't cut pieces out so you can see exactly what's going on. I watch a lot of tutorial videos. I do a lot of modding for other games and stuff like that. So I watch a lot of YouTube, basically. And it always bothers me when people cut their videos to make them shorter. I get it, but then I miss what they've done, or they do something in the background and then they forget to say what they did. You know, stuff like that happens. It's just easier if I don't cut it for me, and maybe for you. It's not. I just skip ahead, basically. We're almost there. I think it's done. Jesus. There we go. Okay, so once we get there, just gonna name it. I'm just gonna name her demo because, oops, I'm dyslexic. You don't really need a description, but you will need to actually checkmark these if they are correct. So if your avatar gets naked for any reason, make sure you click this, or either not safe for work. If it has a dick, whatever it has, okay? It doesn't matter. Just make sure you check mark the accurate things, or you can actually get your account banned. So sharing, kind of just gonna go over this for a second. If you have it private, no one will be able to copy your avatar unless they have a client in which they can rip it from you anyway. Doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to save your avatar. It sucks. But if no one has a client and you're just talking about regular people here, this makes it so no one can get your stuff, even if you have copying on in-game in VR chat. They won't be able to take it. If you have public on, they won't be able to take it if you have it in the settings in VR chat for them not to copy avatars. So if you have it on, they will be able to. If you don't, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make it public. If you guys like this avatar and you somehow find me in VR chat, boom, it's there. If not, it's okay. In my Discord, I'm actually going to drop this avatar in there anyway, so you guys can have it if you want. And edit it in any way you want, I don't care. And then you just hit upload. And this will just upload it to your account, and then you can log in. And it should be under My Creations, I believe is what it's called. It won't pop up in your favorites or anything like that. But My Creations, you'll get a whole new tab if this is the first time you've made an avatar. I don't actually really know why I clicked upload, because I already have this on my account. So that doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's basically it. It's that easy. If you guys have any questions, please ask. I am always reading comments. I am always on Discord, so I should be able to see it. If not, I'll get to it eventually, basically. Alrighty, guys, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me, I guess, and vibing, learning some new stuff. And I will be making more videos, hopefully on the 3.0 avatars, possibly making an inventory system. I thought that would always really be a cool thing to do, being able to spawn weapons and utilities, maybe turning invisible, just cool stuff. So if that sounds cool to you, maybe consider subscribing or liking. Up to you. Don't like it if you didn't like it. Okay, you brat. I'm just kidding. Alrighty, guys, peace out. It was fun. Bye-bye.